Hey there, this is Vicki Arsenault, and you're listening to another episode of Facing Your Fears. Hey, thanks for joining me today. I have a little bit of a head cold, so if you notice something different in my voice, that is all it is. But last week, we were talking about how we could reduce stress for the holidays by kind of planning things a little bit in advance. And I thought that I would carry on with that theme this week by showing you ways that you would be able to reduce some of the financial stress that you might have during this season. And that is primarily by kind of starting your own side hustle. Now, this is going to be something that's going to push you out of your comfort zone a little bit. You may already hear in your own head, like, oh no, I can't do a side hustle. Like, I don't know what else to do. No, I can't do that. And I'm going to encourage you to push past that thought right there, because I believe that God has a way that you could serve people during this holiday season with some gifts and talents that you already have in your possession. So here are a few questions that I want to throw out to you that are going to make you start to think. Okay, so one of them is, what are you naturally good at? What do you enjoy doing? What are people always asking you about? And what do you already know? So when you answer these questions, you're kind of already coming up with an idea for a side business that could help you bring in just a little extra cash during the season. Who knows? It could end up bringing in a lot of cash, or it could end up carrying on past the holiday season into 2022 and becoming something that just feels really fulfilling as you're serving people with something that already comes naturally to you. So I have some friends that are naturally good at cooking. So usually I'm asking them, oh my gosh, so how do you do this or how do you do that? I also am obsessed with HGTV shows where they do all of the house remodels. Now, I have friends that are really, really gifted at being creative in their homes and making things just look awesome and welcoming, and kind of classic yet sort of trendy. So I go to those people when I need some ideas for my house, because I'm not always good at those things, but I know people who are good at them. They don't think that they're excellent at them. It's just something that they enjoy and they're naturally good at. For me, here's the funny thing. The thing that I get asked the most about from people is technology questions. I do love technology. I love computers. I love my iPhone, my iPad. I love all the different programs online for starting courses or building websites and all the fun things. I think those are so much fun, where most people my age don't really know that much about technology and really don't care to learn. But they will ask me some questions on that. So that's something that I enjoy doing. So that could be a side business for me. So what are some things that you are naturally good at, that you enjoy doing, or that people are always asking you about, or something that you already know, you've already learned it, and now you could maybe teach it to other people? I want you to think about this, because a side hustle doesn't have to be like network marketing. You don't have to sell candles or leggings or makeup or whatever. You can, if you enjoy that, totally go for it. But I'm saying you have stuff already within you that you can share with the world. So anyway, I have some ideas for you. So right now I'm going to give you 10 ideas, and they're not in any particular order, but there are 10 ideas for little side businesses that you could start and actually earn some cash over the next 5-6 weeks. Okay, so number 1, house cleaning. In this season, so many people are busy, right? Maybe they're busy getting ready for the holidays, and they're working, they have kids, they have all kinds of crazy stuff happening. You could go in and clean their home for them, and I am telling you, people are willing to pay you to do that, because that is one less thing that they have to think about. So if you love cleaning houses, then you just kind of make it known that you are offering that service to people, and I bet you're going to have a lot of people taking you up on that. Now, your house cleaning could be lots of different things. It could be just general house cleaning, or you could do the deep cleaning, like a good winter cleanup, doing the baseboards and the radiators and the ceiling lights and fans and all the things that we pretty much neglect throughout the year. So, you could decide what thing you want to specialize in and then offer that to people. Okay, how about gift wrapping? Do you love wrapping gifts? Because there are a lot of people who, number one, don't love wrapping gifts, but also they don't want to take the time to be able to do that, or they want the gifts to look super special and they're just not good at it. You might be really good at it, and they'll pay you some money to wrap all of the Christmas gifts so that it looks amazing under the tree. Okay, here number 3, depending on where you live, you could be doing shoveling or lawn mowing. So where I live, it is the time of year for shoveling. It's going to be winter for many months here, many more months than it says on the calendar. And you can earn a lot of money by just going to shovel walkways or snow blow somebody's driveway. People pay for that all the time. If you're not in an area where it's that time of year, or you live in a different area where you don't get snow, lawn mowing, any kind of landscaping, people will pay you to do that for sure. So that's a really good way to be able to earn some extra money. And you may think, hey, that's a job for a 16-year-old. No, that's a job for anybody. So don't feel weird about it. Just if that's something that you enjoy, go for it and do it. Number 4 is to sell some stuff that you already have. Many of us are on Facebook, and Facebook has a marketplace, and you can post stuff on there for sale and make a little extra money right now. I would almost guarantee you that 90% of people, if not 100% of people, have stuff in their house that they just don't need anymore. And it's just sitting in your garage or sitting in your basement. Man, it is time to go through that stuff and start getting rid of it, because your trash is someone else's treasure. Someone wants that. So, get rid of stuff, make room for the new stuff, or just start living a less cluttered lifestyle. Okay, next up, you could be a dog walker or a pet sitter. So many people have their pets at home while they're gone away at work, and they don't have anyone to take their dog out to play. So you could be that person that can just go over and go for a walk for a half an hour or an hour and just get the dog out. People will totally pay for that. It happens here where we live all the time. Actually, my husband usually ends up going to walk dogs because people are stuck and they just need someone. So you could be that person. Okay, also, you could be a pet sitter right along with the dog walker. You could be a pet sitter. People are going for the weekend and they don't have anyone to watch their pet while they're gone. Hey, they can call you, and guess what? You can earn a little extra cash. Next thing you could do is to be a grocery shopper. Now, I know a lot of places have online grocery pickup. I use it all the time, but not everybody knows how to order their groceries online. We're going back to the people that I normally deal with, which are the ones that don't like technology and don't really want to learn it. So that means you could be the grocery shopper. They give you your list, you go pick up their groceries, you bring them to their house, and voila, you get paid. All right, the next thing is house sitting. During this season, people do often have to go away for a weekend or a week or whatever, and they just need someone to tend to their house so that it looks like somebody is there, and that way they don't get robbed, right? Nobody wants that. Or make sure the house is still standing, go water the plants and all the things. So you could be that person. How about number 9, tutoring? Now, there are lots of kids in school that can use a tutor. You could either do it in person or you could do it virtually using a software like, Zoom or any other kind where you can do video conferencing, and you can tutor that way. So you can tutor anybody anywhere when you want to do it virtually, or you could keep it local just by going to your local school, or if you have a college in the area, and offer up your tutoring services. Parents want their kids to do well, and you could be a part of that, which would be awesome. And then finally, just babysitting, or even, I don't know what else to call it except maybe adult sitting. So what I mean is, yes, you could watch somebody's kids. We all know babysitting. But there are a lot of people who have parents that cannot be left alone for periods of time. And so you would have an opportunity to go and hang out with that parent or grandparent and play games or just talk and hear their life stories. I mean, what a blessing that is, because elderly people want to feel special still. They know they're getting older. They have so much wisdom to share. They have so many stories to share. And sometimes not enough people want to listen. So you could be that person that just kind of goes in and gives them some company. What a blessing that would be to be able to do that for somebody, right? So these are just 10 ideas that I gave you. I do have a freebie online that is 40 plus home biz ideas you could start within, you could start them tomorrow, but I think it's called within 30 days. So I would encourage you to go check that out, because there are a lot of different home biz ideas that you could start pretty quickly, and start getting some traction right away. So if you are interested in that, you'd want to go over to thehomebizacademy.com. So it's HOME, home, biz, B-I-Z, and academy.com. I'm spelling it because I know my nose is stuffy and my letters don't sound right. So I'll also put a link in the show notes in case you want to check it out, because there are lots of different ways. You could do crafts and baked goods. You could sell your own products for people. You're someone who loves cooking. You could definitely bake pies or cookies or whatever for the holidays. Maybe you have some crafts you enjoy. You like to make wreaths for Christmas, or you love making decorative things for Thanksgiving, or you want to do something for New Year's. Like, you might have that gifting, and that's an amazing thing for you to be able to sell to people, because people want to buy those things. We don't have time to make them. Actually, whenever I go to a store like the Christmas Tree Shop or Home Goods or any of these amazing stores that I love so much, sometimes I'll see something and I'll be like, oh, I could pay for that, or I could just make it myself. And even when I decide that I'm going to make something by myself, and so I don't buy it, I never make it by myself. Never, ever happens. So I'm like, why don't you just buy it, Vicki? Because yes, you can make it by yourself, but you're not going to make it by yourself. So, it's a great way to support people that It's, for me, I get to support people who love baking, who love cooking, who love crafting. They're going to do the things that, I can buy and maybe even use in my house or use as gifts for others. So anyway, so those are some ideas for you to get started. Now, here's the thing. You want to try to choose something that's going to fit into your day. And if it's not going to fit in your day, you might have to consider getting up a little bit early or going to bed just a little bit later to make it happen. But I'm telling you, you definitely can use the gifts that God has given you to be a blessing to people in many, many ways this season. It doesn't mean you having to gift them something, but it could mean you're giving this busy mom a break and not having to worry about cleaning her house because you're going to be there to do it. She'll love to pay for it because, I mean, people want results, and if they can't get them themselves, they're happy to pay for it. So don't sell yourself short. Think about what it is that you could do. I think, you've got a lot on the inside of you, and so don't hold back. Like, I want you to just try something new. And if you are going to do this, I would love to hear from you, because I am obsessed with helping women start home-based businesses. But just with this, even if you didn't start a whole home-based business and you just start something on the side like this to get through the holidays, I think it'd be amazing. So if you do, then just let me know. So just to recap, just think about what it is that you are naturally good at, what you enjoy doing, what people are always asking you about, and what you already know how to do that could add value to somebody else's life. So I hope you find that helpful. And if you would like more resources, or you would like the 40 plus home biz ideas, you can go to thehomebizacademy.com and you're going to register to sign in for free. And then just head on down to guides. I have a bunch of guides and videos and a bunch of free resources in there that will help you get started. So anyway, that is it for this week. I hope you have an amazing week, and I will talk to you soon. Bye.